Everyone, hello, Chocolo Roberto here for a special comparison review. We've got the Digestives White and the Digestives White Chocolate. Smooth and creamy in both cases apparently. But yeah, you can see basically when it first released these 2 years back, it was 2 years ago, can you believe it? So that's when I reviewed them anyway. There was, white chocolate ones, and which is what you'd expect really, isn't it? Chocolate Digestives, white chocolate Digestives as well. But nowadays, it's not. You can see it doesn't have the white chocolate on there, it just says white. You know what I mean? So, and if you look on the back, as well, here's the old description. Let's see if we can find it. Wheatmeal biscuits covered in white chocolate, quite simple. Alright, but these ones, you can find the description on these ones. Wheatmeal biscuits with a white chocolate flavour coating. It's ridiculous, isn't it really? At least hopefully they do weigh the same, which is at least something. But yeah, so very disappointing that, isn't it? You know what I mean? It really is disappointing. So I don't know why they've done that. I mean, I think it's possibly because they did the pink ones, and the pink ones, it wasn't white chocolate, so they just flavoured it, raspberry, whatever it was, strawberry, and they've just used the same ones but not coloured it or what have you. So, or flavoured it even, or both. So very disappointing, isn't it? Really. So yeah, I don't know. Let's have a look at the calorie difference. They've got the same calories in. Let's have a look. So 400 grams, 502, 24.1, 12.6. That's for the white chocolate ones. So 502, 24.1, 12.6. So the other ones have got 24.6 fat opposed to 24.1, so 0.5 more, 12.9 of which are saturates as opposed to 12.6. So they're slightly more higher in fat, 502 calories, but same calories basically. And per biscuit, 78, 3.82. 78, 3.82, but per 100 grams it makes a difference. So yeah. Alright, and there's the ingredients in the white chocolate flavour ones there. You can see flour 39%, white chocolate flavour coating 30%, palm oil, wheat flour 9% down there. So basically 39, 39. So 39, 39, there's the ingredients for the white chocolate ones. So it seems to have a bit more, maybe a bit more ingredients, I'm not sure. So let me know if you can see anything obvious difference. There we go. Yeah, super vegetarians in both cases. But there we are. So a bit disappointed. It certainly is disappointing. So what we'll do here, I gave these a 4 out of 5 last time when I did review the white chocolate regular ones. Without just calories white, so 100 years there. So what we'll do, we're just going to compare them both, see what the difference is in taste basically. This lot and the other. So what I'll do is I'll move myself down, we'll look at them individually side by side, see if they look any different, and then of course we'll taste them, which is the ultimate taste test, isn't it? So let's move myself down, give them open, see what the difference is like, at least in visual terms, but let's find that out first. Okay, I'm going to leave these Cadbury White Chocolate Digestives an open, Cadbury White Digestives an open, so this is chocolate flavour coating, this is actually white chocolate. So what the real difference is, I don't really know, it just says, white chocolate flavour coating 30% there if it focuses in. There we go. And the other one actually just says white chocolate 30%. So I don't think it really tells you the difference basically. So yeah, a bit difficult that one. So we'll give them a bit of an open, see what they look like individually. So leave a like if you haven't done so already, by the way. It really helps out the channel. It really does. And subscribe also. So it massively helps out. So yeah, thank you very much. Okay, so let's have a look. So this is the white chocolate one here. So white chocolate, we'll take one out. Okay. And then the white chocolate flavour coating one. Okay. Alright. So white chocolate flavour coating here, white chocolate here. So yeah, I don't think there's much difference really. I think there's a slight difference in colour maybe. But it could just be variance, because it's just the coating. Again, one looks slightly darker on the back, but I think again that might just be variance. So nothing obvious, is there? Really isn't. Don't the smell. Doesn't do any difference in the smell either, to be honest with you. So, alright, but as I say, maybe this one's not quite as thick a coating as this one. It looks a bit more brown, that one, doesn't it? So, there is that. Yeah, but, don't look too different, do they? As I say, this one just looks to be a bit thicker a coating than this one. But maybe, again, because it's a sort of fake stuff, maybe it just results that way, I don't know. There we are. I'm pretty sure there won't be any difference in size here, but we may as well just check while we're here. So obviously this one's a bit imperfection. This biscuit's got a bit of a dint in it, but we'll measure that part. Alright, so 6.1 Down to there. It's the white chocolate one. About 6.1 again. It can depend where you do it, you know, not perfectly the same. 6.1 again, yeah. So I think they are exactly the same, really, aren't they? 7.9 there in height. 8 there. So maybe slightly thicker, but again, it could just depend on where you're doing it. Like there, if I did it there, it's a bit less. So there we go. So yeah, so I think they are roughly the same, basically. But I think it's taste that's the important part, isn't it? How do they taste? Let's have up and find out. See if there's any difference there at all. Okay, everyone. Okay, we're going to do these white and white chocolate digestives comparisons. So we've got the actual white chocolate digestives there. We've got the white chocolate flavour coating digestives here. So yeah, so we'll give them a go. We'll try the white chocolate one first. So it's nice to see actually take it out of the pack. All right, we'll take one out of the pack. I just took one out, but then I moved it off the screen so you couldn't see it. But we did see that the generally the white chocolate coated ones weren't quite as good looking as the other ones, but I think this one looks pretty good. So let's give this a taste, see if we can see what the difference is. The smell seems to be reasonably normal, but let's give it a go. It does have a distinct white chocolate taste to it there, actually. You can taste that sort of buttery white chocolatey taste. Now, will we get that from this one? So let's give this one a taste and try, see if this is similar. Right. So usually, you know, when you have them separately, you won't notice it, but when side by side, maybe you would. So let's give it a go. You know, it's not massively different, I must say. You know what I mean? It really isn't. So I've got the white chocolate one here, and this is the, you know, yeah. So let's give a nibble of the white chocolate one again. Let's try the white chocolate flavour coating one. It is hard to tell the difference, I must say. They both taste nice, but I can't really tell the difference. I really can't. It's very difficult. I mean, I think the white chocolate one has a slight difference if you get it just right. There's a kind of, if you get it just right, it does kind of taste more like white chocolate, but the layer's so thin anyway. It's hard to tell the difference, I must say. It's a shame that they've done it, but they taste the same. I mean, there might be a very slight difference, but they say the layer is quite thin anyway. You know, with the white chocolate one, I did, when I first bit into one of them, I did have something that tasted a bit more white chocolatey. And this is the white chocolate one I opened before. You can see the dent in it. So let's give this one another go. That's one of them, because the other one's got a dent as well. Yeah, it's really it's just very difficult to tell the difference, I must say. I didn't get a particularly strong white chocolate taste that time. Could be because I was looking for it. I think you struggle to taste the difference here. Try the white chocolate one dunked to see if this makes any difference. Nice warm cup of coffee. I mean, you know, obviously in this case you're getting quite a strong coffee taste as well. Seems to melt fine. Let's try the white chocolate coating one. Might be a difference in the way they melt, maybe, but again, you don't want to dunk it for too long because the biscuit will, you know, just dissolve, and then you'll just end up with a biscuit falling in the coffee or tea. So yeah, I must say, fair play to McVitie's. You know, I can't tell the difference. So you know, does it matter that they've got rid of the white chocolate and just done a white chocolate flavour coating? And what is the real difference, but as I said, they taste quite similar, if not the same. Maybe on occasion you might get a more of a white chocolate taste in the white chocolate ones, but I could just be imagining it. I really can't consistently tell the difference. They might look slightly different maybe, but again, that could just be down to the batch. The white chocolate ones seem to be slightly less, sort of a bit, not quite as coated as well as the white chocolate flavour coating one, which is this one. You can kind of see the difference there. But it's quite minor, and does it matter? I think they do look a bit better, white chocolate flavour coating ones generally, but I say it could just be down to this batch. But the ones I had previously, I thought looked a bit homemade when I reviewed these 2 years ago, the white chocolate ones. So they do look a bit better, So, but really, does if it's a false look, does that count? I'm not too sure, but nonetheless, you must say these ones do look a bit better coated than these ones. So yeah, so I don't know. What do you think, guys? What do you reckon? Does it matter that you can't tell the difference, or does it matter that just on principle? Does it matter that they look better with the white chocolate flavour coating rather than the actual white chocolate? What do you reckon? Yeah, leave a comment off here. Let me know what you think of this one. It's a bit of a, I don't know what to make of it really. I feel like it's a con that they're not white chocolate, but they taste the same, and they look better now with the white chocolate coating. At least in this case. So I'm sure from memory as well, because as I say, when I reviewed them in the first instance, one of my comments was that they look slightly homemade because it doesn't really cover the biscuit very well. But yeah, let me know what you think. Leave a comment free. Let me know. But I'd say they're still a 4 out of 5 basically. That's not changed. I think both of them are 4 out of 5. But as I say, I really am struggling to tell the difference between them. Really, it could be if the coating was thicker, it would be more apparent. But because it's quite thin anyway, you just, I think you can't really tell the difference, or I can't at least anyway. But let me know if you've had them, if you compare them both. Could you tell the difference? Which did you prefer, if so? And what do you think generally we've seen from this video? Are you bothered? Did it matter to you? Let me know. Leave a comment, as I say. It's great to hear from you as always. And subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like also. All this, that, and the other. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye for now. See ya.